Hi folks, it's Brian here from Bryden Farm at the Barn property. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you can hear me too. And I hope you can see the pigs in behind me. So this is actually a video that may never get published. I have just introduced Eugene, the boar, into the pasture, divided by a fence. So there's actually two pastures back to back, and there is electric charge on the fence. Lara, so I hope you can see, and the kids, as I refer to them now, even though they're not goats, Elvis, Jack, and Babe are in there with her also, or supposed to be. And in the other pasture is Eugene. Now they're separated by cage house, mink cages, and we're just going to see how this is going to go. So right now I've got my iPad sitting in its new case on the branch of a hawthorn tree. Not sure if you can see that or not, but give you an idea, if you can see, there's my hand, there's the hawthorn sticking through it by about that much. Anyway, don't want those in you, any part of you. So I'm going to grab the iPad out of the tree and do a little bit more filming and kind of want to see how this introduction goes. I can tell you that Lara took to the kids well, and Lara and both Eugene are normally very gentle beings. It can also get very rough, so I'm about to film that, and you may or may not see it. Okay, so the one thing that I can confirm now is Lara is there with Babe being the closest. You'll notice that Lara's face and Babe's face, even though they're no direct relation that I know of, are very close, very closely marked. They've both got the same heart on their face, I say. And beside Lara, Roscoe is here with me, and you can see that she's actually protecting them. I think she has kind of adopted them in one sense. So right beside her is Elvis, and this is Jack. Now those are two little boars, and Eugene is also a boar. Now you can see here how the cage house has them separated. You can also see that they're on electric fence. That electric fence has them separated, but it's all up in the air. I'm hoping that this is going to be a very good, in pig terms, gentle introduction. The Eugene, I believe, is possibly back up at the food trough, the other food trough. We use I'm going to say an old water tank. Do you remember when you used to have a hot water tank standing behind the wood stove? That's what it looks like. Cut in half, with the edges kind of sanded off, polished off so they don't cut themselves. Well, this morning I just brought this down. I fed them actually in their trough up in the other pasture, because they were in that pasture before. They've actually had access to both of these pastures. And I brought down the smaller dish because the trough up there is what Eugene is now eating out of, and the trough in the barn where Eugene was for the last few days, I'll bring out this afternoon and put it over here if I need to. I figured that it was going to take these guys 2 or 3 days to adjust to each other, and actually it only took 2 or 3 hours, if that. There were a couple of bites and squeals, but nothing too precarious. And so we're just going to see what happens. Hopefully things don't go too hog wild, but we're just going to, I was kind of hoping that Eugene might make his way down here, because if I go back up around the other side, these guys might be able to follow me. Don't touch the fence. Don't touch it. Larry, you know. I think you all know. And I do soon want to get them moved. They've only been in here maybe a week, but they have certainly done a good job. And later this week, if not tomorrow, I hope to get them moved onto a new pasture. It's a, it's a constant with pigs. I don't want them tearing up the ground too bad. To till it up some actually helps to rejuvenate. You can see Blair's going to town there. She's tilling in under that thorn bush or rose bush. I believe they're Alberta roses or rambling roses. And they've done a great job in here. Kind of awkward for them right now. It's the frozen mud. And so I want to get them up out of here, move them probably over in that direction, and get them onto some fresh salad bar, we'll say, some fresh ground. And I think I might have just heard Eugene coming. Sorry for the vision blur there. I just got a new case for my new, I called it Gen 10 or 10 Gen, 10th generation iPad. And I'm hoping maybe that Eugene will be coming down. I heard something. And he may be just kind of hanging back, a little bit shy. He tends to be kind of gentle-natured, and I'm hoping that that's going to carry over into this introduction. But let's have a little walk and see what we can see. See if we can see him here anywhere. Get an eye on him at least for film's sake. I don't want to push them. I want them to do it on their own time. But it would be nice to get a look. It also gives me a chance to look more for my knife, which I lost over here somewhere, my sheath knife. Pushing through the brambles and hawthorns now. And I'm just kind of keeping my eye out to see if I might see Eugene out there somewhere. I think he's probably still up. Oh, there goes Roscoe. That might have been what I heard too. Oh, I see Eugene. I see Eugene. Oh, yeah. How'd that feel? So that will give you an idea of what the electric fence will do. Roscoe is fine. He's right there. He's absolutely okay. But he got burnt, they'll say, and it doesn't burn him. He touched an electric fence in the spring, and lately he's been getting a little too brave, haven't you, Roscoe? And as he gets a little too brave, he gets a little closer to the fence, and I've known for a month now that it's coming. You gotta be careful. Okay, now you also need to get out. Okay, you also need to get out. Jump. Yes, you can. Come on. You can jump it. Jump. Good boy, good boy, good boy. There. Jumped over and went out, so that's good. See what the pigs do, and you need to be working on your fences all the time. They plow up the dirt and they push it on the wire. So it's a good reason to mend your fences, so to speak. And the way I do that is I just go and basically kick it back into place. Not the wire, but kick the dirt off it. See another example here. And really, you should do this before you introduce animals. But you know what? Do as I say, not as I do. And you'll be okay too, maybe. Here's another spot up here. Sorry, vision blur, realizing that now. Not sure I like this new case. And what I gotta do is I gotta try to reset this post so that it'll keep both sides tight, and that's not doing it. So, break off some branches over my head. Eugene is right there. You want to have a look at Eugene. So he is only part, you know, like half as big as her. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do the job, but I guess we will find out in time. Hopefully it won't take too much time. So the best thing I can do now is set that post the best that I can, and then I can come down. Now this is actually, these are hot wires I'm dealing with, so seems like I'm being a little bit cautious. That's because I am. And I do have a problem occurring here. But one of the things I can do is I can move this post and try to compensate for it. So we're gonna see how it goes. Part of the problem is it's caught on the ground up there. So, you know what? Again, not sure you're gonna get to see this video. I hope you do, actually. Maybe I'll cut it short if we get into a real fighting match with the pigs, and hopefully we don't. But what we do have here is the opportunity for me to give you a little idea of, this is the wire that holds those pigs, and to me pretty incredible that they stay in there at all. And I'm going to set this down. Now, I know he's over there. I hear Lara making some time. So I'm going to set this on the ground. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see or not see, so bear with me for a minute because I need to fix the fence. I'll probably need to get shocked a couple of times in order to do it.